Every league winner is not a guy that's going to go for 30 point, 40 points every single week. 30 point, 40 point. No, you don't need some. YouTube. What's good, guys? Today's video, guys, is going to be on 5 sleepers that you can pick up in your 2024 drafts, guys, because nobody's going to be looking for these guys. So make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. I said what I said. This is cutting edge content. So, guys, with no further ado, the first guy that I believe is going to be a sleeper that you can get in your 2024 drafts and redraft or even dynasty leagues, and you get these guys late, it's going to be Treylon Burks from the Tennessee Titans. Now, listen, Treylon Burks, guys, was a top 20 pick. So this guy is very talented. He's a pretty physical guy. He's like 220 some pounds, almost 230. Route running is not that good, but he's strong and he's fast. He runs like a low 4.5. But the guy hasn't had a chance with the elite passer yet, right? He's had a lot of different quarterbacks. He's been in the league for 2 years, but he's had like 3 quarterbacks throwing him the ball. I believe with a consistent coach coming in there and training up Will Levis or whoever the quarterback is going to be, I believe this guy can have big games, especially in dynasty. This guy's a buy low guy that you can have in your team and just stash. You stash players when they value dip. It's just like the stock market. When there's a stock that's usually pretty good, but it dips, you buy on it. You don't run from it, you buy on it. And if it hit, it's good. If it don't, it's not going to kill you. It's an opportunity. So I'm taking the opportunity to buy on a guy that's 220 pounds that runs a high 4.4 and that all he needs to do is work on his craft, which is route running, and also deal with, I would say, his asthma, his health. He's had some injuries. So I love Treylon Burks. Moving on to my number 2 guy from the Los Angeles Chargers is going to be Quintin Johnson. Yes, guys, Quintin Johnson. And the reason why that I like Quintin Johnson, guys, this guy is another physical type freak. He's like 6'3", 6'4", and he's fast. He runs like a 4.4. Now, his hands isn't that great. We've seen wide receivers in the NFL be good, even though they drop a lot of balls. So I think with him getting more accustomed to the pro game and having a quarterback like Justin Herbert and also a offensive coordinator like Jim Harbaugh or coaching staff that Jim Harbaugh is going to hire for that team, I think it's going to take his game to the next level. Is he going to be a top 5 guy? No. Is it going to even be a top 12 guy? No. But can he be a top 32 guy, which is a good wide receiver 3 flex play? That's all you're looking for. And he have a couple of boom games where he hit like a 60-yard, 70-yard touchdown. He can win you the week. Every league winner is not a guy that's going to go for 30 point, 40 points every single week. 30 point, 40 points. No, you don't need. Sometimes I need you to go for 5 points, then 40 points. And I'll take that and use a good pickup for the draft in the 10th or the 12th round. Remember, you're getting these guys late. These are sleepers. Moving on to my number 3 guy. This guy's a tight end, and he's from the Baltimore Ravens. This is going to be Isiah Likely. Yes, guys, Isiah Likely. Now, listen, you may say, well, what about Mandrews and what about Mark Andrews? Listen, Mark Andrews is probably going to play for 2 or 3 more years. But Isiah Likely is going to have a part of this offense. This is going to be a double tight end type offense. And the reason why Isiah Likely is a hybrid, he kind of reminds me of a Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp was a wide receiver type guy that played in a small school, that was a big dude that ended up coming to the pros, played special teams, and evolved into a hybrid tight end. And that's the same type of route that Isiah Likely has taken. So, guys, make sure you pick up Isiah Likely because he will be used as mismatches going forward in this offense. I don't care if it's going to be Todd Munskin or whoever the offensive coordinator is going to be. Isiah Likely has showed himself that he needs to be part of the game plan. Moving on to my number 4 guy, and this guy is from the Las Vegas Raiders, and it's Jamir White. Now, you might say, well, they might get Josh Jacobs back. I doubt it. You're going to have to pay Josh Jacobs a nice paycheck. So why not keep Jamir White that's still on his rookie deal? So Jamir White, guy, showed you this year, the last 4 or 5 games, that he could be a good NFL running back, a top 24 running back. So you can get this guy outside the top 10 rounds, and he can end up finishing as a top 24 guy, which is killer value. So, guys, make sure you pick up Jamir White. The guy was a really good running back at Georgia when he won a championship. Him and James Cook was the starting running backs for the Georgia Bulldogs. So this guy has played against elite talent, and you've seen him in 5 games. So make sure you pick him up, guys, at the end of your rounds. Remember, you cannot pick up too many running backs. You can stash these guys. And my 5th and final guy is a quarterback, and he's a sleeper. It's Trevor Lawrence. I know, like, what, Trevor Lawrence, man? Well, is he a sleeper? But I don't like him. Look, nobody knows what he is. Some people don't like him. Some people really like him. I think he's is a great buy low opportunity and also a nice pickup in a redraft league and get this guy late, and he can help you win the league. He's going to get better. I believe in the guy. He's got talent. He just needs to put it together. I think they need to draft a different team around him and help build this offensive line, the O-line. That way they can establish a run game and he can play action off of that instead of asking him to throw it 40 times a game. I don't believe every quarterback, that's not a successful strategy for every quarterback. Same thing with Josh Allen. So I think Trevor Lawrence, guys, could be a good quarterback and a great value for you in a draft and a redraft league, especially in a single quarterback league where you can get this guy late and he's going to have quarterback 1 potential, a top 12 type potential. So, guys, make sure you pick up Trevor Lawrence. So, guys, thank y'all for tuning in to Fantasy Good Sports. This is cutting edge content. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Peace.